What's up, guys? dannylightning back. Today we are checking out the SSL Vocal Strip 2. If you happen to buy an SSL audio interface, they actually give you this plugin for free, which is really cool. Or you can go over to the SSL website and buy it. But we're going to do a review on this. It has almost everything you need for spoken word or just editing singing vocals. So it's a really cool plugin. There is a few things that I wish it did differently, but it's a very cool plugin. You're currently hearing it right now. What I really like about this is it has what they call the compander, which is a compressor and a expander built into one. The only thing I don't like about it is the expander. There's no release or attack control, so you're kind of stuck with what it does. If you're doing spoken word vocals and you turn that up just a little bit too high, it will start cutting your words on and off. Now, you do have full control over the compressor, which is amazing. And I said the wrong thing, so I'm editing this part in. Back to the video. And it's got a drive button. So if you want to add some harmonic distortion or a little bit of saturation, whatever you would like to call it, you just click the drive on and off. So right now the drive is on. Hey guys, we are testing this thing out with the drive. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the drive off, and let's go ahead and turn it back on again. Personally, it really fattens up, it thickens the sound, it just gives you a much better quality voiceover in my opinion. Now let's talk about the deesser. The deesser is designed to get rid of the S's. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So SSL seashells, SSL seashells, SSL seashells. Let's go turn it back on. SSL seashells, SSL seashells, SSL seashells. Now I got that up on -10, but if you can see over here, it looks like I'm only actually hitting about -6. So that knob does not exactly seem to be accurate. I got it set to 5,000 hertz. Now it does have a look ahead, which will cause a little bit of latency, I think, if you have that on, because it has to delay the thing to look ahead, but the deesser will work better if you can have the look ahead on. Now it has the next thing called the depulser, and the depulser will, let's turn this on, and for some reason I feel like every time I turn this on, it sounds like I'm out of phase. We got it set to 80 hertz. I think this makes your vocals sound terrible, so I do not recommend using the depulser at all. It just really makes everything sound bad. So yeah, let's turn that back off. Next, we're going to go over to the EQ setting. So the EQ is where I think this plugin really falls short. So you've got basically a 3-band EQ. The first one is basically just your high pass filter. It allows you to cut off the bass, which is great. And then you have one notch filter, so you can cut out one bad frequency. Like if I turn this way up, you're probably going to hear that this frequency right here doesn't sound very good. So I can actually go ahead and just move that down a little bit, cut that one bad frequency out. There's no adjustment on the bell curve. So that's just a basic notch to remove a bad frequency, and it only gives you one of those. Next, we have a EQ for you can go from 20,000 down to 1,000. So basically this will let you boost the mids or the highs, or reduce the mids or highs a little bit. So it's a very basic EQ section. Overall, I think this thing is excellent. The compressor sounds great. The deesser does a really good job. So it's got those two things going for it. I really wish they would have added a limiter onto here. That would have been amazing. I wish they would have gave us more EQ adjustments. Like, it really does fall short on the EQ. And the depulser, it sucks. I don't even know why they added something, because I'm telling you, it makes you sound like you're out of phase or something. Every time you turn it on, it really degrades the audio quality. I really do love the drive. If you want to add that harmonic distortion, get that little tube saturation sound going, that is a great addition to this. That really makes the plugin nice. But if you notice, you can kind of hear the expander turning on and off. You're going to hear that little sound every once in a while. That's the expander turning on and off. So it really would have been nice to have some additional controls for the expander, because that can get a little bit weird. It's almost better just to turn the expander off completely. Maybe you won't have that going on. I mean, I think it's really awesome that we have the expander. It's very nice to have. You might love it, you might hate it. I don't know. Definitely play around with it and see what you think. Right now, I think I have it on like -60 decibels. And it works pretty darn good. I mean, you can see it kicking on and off if you watch the little bar there. But overall, I think this is an excellent plugin. There is a few things I wish they would have done differently, and I really wish they would have added a limiter onto here. If they would have added a limiter, made the EQ a little bit better, gave us some adjustable controls, and removed the stupid depulser that makes you sound crappy, this would have been like the perfect plugin, but it's still really, really good. I love the deesser. I love the compressor, but what I do recommend this for is you're getting an excellent compressor, you're getting the drive channel, and you're getting a really good deesser. So it's got those three things going for it. The rest of the stuff, you can choose to use it or not use it. So great plugin overall. All right, so I just turned the expander off, so you're no longer going to hear that kick in and out. And I'm not really sure why it is anyways, because there's no noise in the background. I'm just going to be completely silent for a second, and you're not going to hear any noise. That's one of the problems with gates and expanders in general, is you can often hear them turning on and off. So a lot of people don't like to use them just for that reason, especially if there's no other background sounds. Now, if there was a guitar or some music behind this, no big deal. But when you're just speaking into it and you have nothing but your voice, you probably don't want to hear that little sound. So bottom line is, this is a great plugin. There's a lot of awesome features on here. There's some stuff you may like to use. There's some stuff you might not like to use. So overall, I think this is an excellent plugin. There's a lot of really nice features on here. There's a lot of stuff on here that I really like. There's some things that I don't like. Now, you might get this thing and say, hey, I love all of this. All of these things on here are great. Or you might be like, wish it did this different. Wish it did that different. I'm not really sure. But for the money, I think they could have added a few more features, gave us a better EQ, and gave us some controls for the expander. If they would have done that stuff plus added the limiter, this would have been the perfect vocal plugin or voiceover plugin. But yeah, it falls short on a few things. Overall, I really like it though. I do recommend it, especially if you've got the SSL interface and you can go get this for free. So yeah, definitely worth getting in that case. Is it worth the $200 and some they charge for it? Well, that's up to you, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. If you drop down the video's description, you'll see some affiliate links to some really awesome audio, video gear, some plugins, all kinds of good stuff, plus my other YouTube channels, my Discord. And hey, thanks for watching. We will catch you next time. Lightning out. See ya.